And questions for Jayson?
Say it again. Just trying to try to lift 2 or 3 times a week. Obviously, with our schedule, it can be tough. So, tomorrow trying to have a lighter day. So, sometimes I'll lift after the game. Especially if we're on the road. A little bit, yeah, I did. I don't know. It's just continue to obviously keep putting in extra work, keep getting up extra shots, keep watching film. And it's gonna come. I'm not worried. I know I put in the work all the time. So, it's only a matter of time till I feel, like myself again. Obviously getting easy looks in the beginning, some getting on the transition, that always kind of opens up, your game in the basket when you get layups and easy ones in transition, and the game just starts to open up a little bit more. Not where we want to be. Obviously, we wish we could, make some more shots, from top down. But, just trying to play with a little bit more pace, more often than not. Obviously, there's certain possessions that just tend to happen. But I think the more that we can just play with pace and get, guys just easier looks. But, we'll knock down some shots. It differs. Each game is different, each possession, obviously, draw a lot of attention. They don't really like to help off me or switch. So, sometimes when you got that much attention, be a good screener, look to play make a little bit more. But, sometimes it happens like that. I think that game is special. Just obviously everyone knows the history between the two franchises. And, I've been fortunate enough to be a part of that going on 5 years now. And obviously understanding, who they have on their team. Especially somebody like LeBron that, is one of the best to play this game. So obviously as a kid, it's those matchups that you dreamed about and you don't take for granted when you get the opportunity, because as a competitor, you love games and you love moments like that. I don't know if it was weird. I felt like a kid putting that jersey on because, obviously the late great Kobe Bryant, that was my favorite player, and obviously everyone knows I loved the Lakers back then. Not the case now, but I kind of felt like a kid in that moment because that's what I used to do. I used to wear that jersey and run around the house and try to be like him. So I feel like a kid again when I did that.
Got a couple of Zoom questions back here, Jayson. First from John Corrales.
Jayson, I apologize if this or some similar question was asked because I can't hear what the questions are being asked over there. But in the fourth quarter, Ime talks about you making the right play and you have to trust your teammates, and that's one side of things. But also, you're very limited in the amount of shots that you get as the team is trying to come back. One of your jobs is to score the ball. What's the balance there? What's the balance between giving up and trusting your teammates and making the right play, but then also how do you get the ball back?
I think that's a responsibility that, not a lot of people, I guess, understand. And it's something that, you've been in that situation, being in that position, that guy on the team, you gotta try to figure out. And it is a balance. And I think the simple answer is make the right play. And that could be passing to somebody, being a good screener, or, finding a matchup and creating for yourself. So it's hard to just kind of answer that, but, each possession is a little different than the rest.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Jayson, I know at the start you said you're not worried at all about yourself and finding a rhythm, but with that being said, how do you think tonight's rhythm could potentially play into you catching a long-term rhythm here? In what ways could tonight affect you long-term?
Hopefully, just being more efficient like tonight. Obviously felt, a little more like myself than I have. My body felt pretty good, and hopefully I can keep it up, and hopefully it helps to translate to winning. But like I said, hopefully that, I can get back in the flow of things.
Thanks for your time, Jayson. We'll wrap it up right there.